in the ground. Paulie in the motherfucking gang. Where we bring the vibes. I'm yours truly, PaulieBaby, and please don't forget the fucking baby, aka DJ PaulieBaby.
I had to do it.
Yo, shit. I'm in here with the gang.
You already know it's your girl Milani in real life.
Period. It's your highness hashtag chick with the juices, juicy baby, your party plug. If you know, you know. If you don't,
You better get on a fucking smoke wave
or drown.
And Dub.
That's
Where
the
the fuck is you at, Dub?
big
What
Dub.
is
Drummer.
And Nunu called Dub. Put out a fucking
Somebody we don't know to put up
right now. Cause
Right now.
Normally, yeah, where you at, my nigga? But we in here.
and put out an Amber Alert for Nunu. She's grown now.
She over 21
She over 21 now.
Talk about an Amber Alert.
She's still Nunu the wild child.
Yeah, she's still our baby. So.
Right.
They
All
probably
right, before we get into anything else, we got some shit going on and coming up.
we do a lot.
We're going to be at 5th Street Lounge on the 25th
Let's go.
for the Don Julio. The Don Julio.
Ecafulio.
Ecafulio with
On
the
a Don Julio.
Bitch, I call your motherfucking phone. That's how you do me.
It's an open bar situation for 3 hours if you get a ticket, which is $55. Make sure you get your motherfucking ticket.
Y'all gonna be drunk.
And it's just a
Drunk as
general party, just a vibe. Is it live performances?
Come out and see, goddammit.
Drink
Okay.
responsibly, yo.
Come out and fuck with us. Get your tickets. I got tickets. Tickets at the G Shop.
Tickets here. We got tickets.
Got tickets every goddamn where. Make
Tickets.
sure you come fuck with us. It's gonna be myself, DJ Biggs, and DJ Most Hated.
Gonna be a couple birthday parties there too.
Yes.
Yeah.
VIP section.
Who birthdays?
VIP tickets available.
Katie,
It ain't my birthday,
I think it's
but we gonna party like it's my birthday.
we gonna party like it's always. We party like it's always our birthdays.
Period.
Being as though it's almost our birthdays, Leo.
Leo season is about to be in full effect.
Oh my
It's
god.
coming. It's coming.
We creeping. You know
Guess
how they
what?
lay in the
We
in the
won't let 'em
grass?
forget.
We coming.
Help us
What
all.
else is coming up?
It don't even matter no more.
Authentic Philosophies
Oh yeah.
presents Art and Poetry and Music Night.
Oh yeah.
On the 28th, it's $20 to enter. Tickets is on Eventbrite for that. Paint with one canvas. Free to perform, and it's trivia. Refreshments, food, drinks is available for purchase. Pop out, get your ticket. Fuck with Authentic Philosophy.
Y'all gotta stay up, man. She be moving.
She
That part.
definitely do. I
All
saw
the
their
time.
little promo video on the gram the other day. I had to like it. It was so funny. I'm like, look at them. They pulling out all the stops. I love
Yes,
it.
I love it.
Yes, hustle, grind. I'm
Yes.
so proud.
Yes.
The Hot Box event
Yes.
for 420 this Sunday, starting at 5 to 9, smoking music. Special invited guests is the Fly Team That Be Us. If you got an invite, you got to RSVP as soon as possible. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you pop out to that. And I think it's one more. I think Tay Tay
Yeah.
has another 420 event as well. The Mega 420 event. Can't really see this. That is on the 20th. It started at 9. It's gonna be some performance there, like Zamula, Marjan, some other people. Make sure you pop out the day. It's gonna be live comedy and live performance there. And also the sneaker John with Real Mission Inc. That is the 25th as well. That started at 7 and ended at 10. So maybe you can slide to one and then slide into the other and give both of them some love. That's music, and it's going to be music and performance.
And they're gonna have some sneakers with
Somehow,
some art.
yeah.
I'm gonna be in the building. We're gonna be in the building.
I'm gonna be getting ready at 5th Street Lounge, so I see y'all when y'all get there.
Oh yeah.
That's as the Seek Studio, 1721 Ridge Avenue. Make sure you show some love to that if you're on that side of the city. What day is Ines skating party?
The 20. That's the 20th.
Man, go follow my nigga Ines and tap into Ines. He got a skating party /
coming
video
up, yeah.
shoot coming up.
It's like an 80s vibe too.
Yeah, that's gonna be a vibe. So make sure you pop out today. All right, we in this bitch and it's time to get into this ratchet shit. Lonnie, where is we starting at?
Okay, our first story is about a baby who died after receiving 6 shots for 12 vaccines. Doctors say they were catching the kid up on vaccines, and they say they was catching the kid up on vaccines, and it's a common thing. The mom failed to take the baby to the doctor and get regular routine checkups, which caused the baby to fall behind on vaccines. They gave her all the vaccines at one time, which caused the baby to die. What's your thoughts on that?
A lot of thoughts.
I got a lot of thoughts on that too because I don't fuck with vaccines. But I feel like she shouldn't have got all them vaccines at one time. I feel like they should not have done that at one time.
Well, she missed her 6-month appointment.
6-month appointment. Oh, this bitch don't care about her baby at all.
So the baby missed her 6-month appointment. So it wasn't all these. It was just the one. And then they caught her up on it.
All at one time?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
And they said it was a common thing to do.
You know, I ain't lying. It probably is because I've seen them give babies like 3 on one leg and 3 on the other and maybe 2 in the arm.
Yeah, but
shit.
12? 12
Yeah.
vaccines at one time?
Yeah, that's
and
a
they
lot.
bla-
That's a lot.
And
I still feel like it was too many at one time. I still feel like fuck them vaccines, but I still feel like it was too many at one time.
I feel like, no, they should have gave her the whatever she was supposed to get that she missed on her 6 month and scheduled her for 2 weeks out or something like that.
For the rest, right?
Yep, because she's a baby. And ultimately, these vaccines are exposing you to something so that your body can develop antibodies towards it.
Yep.
So that when you come in contact with it again, you can fight it off. So why is you exposing this baby to 6 different things at one time? That's dangerous for a little tiny baby's immune system. That's dangerous for a senior citizen's immune system. That's dangerous for anybody's immune system at this point. They are. I mean, I'm not big on vaccines and vaccinations and things like that, but it's something that's forced upon us.
It's not. There's ways around it.
There are ways around it. You do have to know your rights.
Yes, you do. There's papers at the school that you can sign.
Yeah.
That say that you don't want your kids to get vaccinated.
But if you're not going to get your kids vaccinated, you also
still
have to make
take care of your fucking kids and make sure they're healthy and going to the doctors and keeping up with their health.
Routinely getting checked up, taking them out.
I don't take vaccines.
Yeah, I've been stopped that shit. The last time I had a vaccine, they gave me the flu, and I never got that shit again.
Yeah, I don't play around. Fuck that. Don't inject me with nothing.
All right, next story. Our next story is about a lady who says she's been married to her husband for 12 years. During the duration of their marriage, his teeth started to deteriorate to the point that she is disgusted by his teeth. She has no desire to kiss him, and she also doesn't have the heart to tell him, and now she feels like she wants to leave him.
So you got the heart to leave him, but you don't have the heart to talk to him?
Baby, get your teeth fixed.
I'm telling her, get that nigga some veneers and keep that shit pushing.
She probably can't. They probably can't afford teeth.
She probably saw him and can't unsee it.
What do you mean? You was there with him all these years.
Yeah,
you watched his teeth
when that
get fucked up.
When the fucking tooth fell out or fucked up, you should have been on his ass. Like, baby.
He must not got good insurance.
She must not see what the outcome could be. You know what I'm saying? We from the hood. We saw what the outcome could be.
Facts.
I know what a set of fucked up teeth look like.
No, she should have forewarned that nigga in the beginning when his shit started falling the fuck apart.
The thing for me is too, that's a big thing for me too. I can't date nobody and be kissing nobody with no nasty ass mouth and nasty ass falling apart ass teeth.
You know that shit probably
rotten mouth stinking
like,
ass.
absolutely not. So I feel where she coming from. She like, I'm disgusted. Like, are you letting him give you head? Like, is he good enough to get head from her?
Yeast infection.
But he not good enough to kiss.
We got questions
from this. We got questions.
I think I got yeast infection. They'll be like, no, it's tartar.
No. You got gingivitis in your pussy.
Gingivitis in your coochie.
That's insane.
Yeah, you listen.
Oh,
I'm looking at your teeth and your nails and your shoes. Like, that's how it's going. Your
Yeah.
teeth, if your fucking nails is dirty, and if your shoes is dirty.
First of all, the teeth is the number one.
Number
it's like,
one. That's where
that
you
is
start.
an automatic no.
To the bottom.
Exactly. Haircut, are you groomed?
All that.
Is your facial hair or everything all well kept, put together? Teeth, okay. You know, if the teeth is a no,
If your nose is dirty, you better look like you just came from work.
look the other fucking way, okay?
You better be a mechanic or a fucking goddamn.
Or something that
Fucking
requires
building
you to
shit.
get your nails dirty.
I
Because
can't
why is
stand
your
to see a
nose dirty?
mechanic that it don't matter how much they take a bath or shower.
still dirty
look
as shit.
They
dirty.
always just look dirty.
They
It was
look
somebody who
greasier
grew up
than
on
the
my block
motherfucker.
like that.
I did too.
And it don't matter how clean and dressed up I used to be like, you just black and dirty.
All the
And he
time.
was very dark skinned. Why is all the mechanics very dark skinned? Do you notice that?
They
You
be black as shit and then black as shit.
Yes, it's insane. Oh my gosh.
Y'all some racists against your own kind.
Okay, next story is an update on the Baltimore. He was a former police officer. He was sentenced in life to prison for sexually abusing the kids at his wife's daycare. Remember we reported on
We
that?
talked about that
She
story.
shot his ass.
him. Yeah, she shot him. And she got booked.
She got served 4 years for shooting him.
That's cool. I'll
Which
do that.
she shouldn't have served no time. It was 100%
Guess what?
justifiable as to why she shot his
Guess
ass.
what? Fuck it. I'm gonna sit for that 4 years because you
Happily.
happily. Make put some money on my motherfucking books. Y'all care about me. I'll be home in 4. 4 ain't shit. I'll be home in 4, and I'm saying that, and I never been to jail, but I don't give a fuck for that right there. You jeopardize my.
Yeah, we up for that because
Yeah,
she shot that nigga
you-
for
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
molesting kids.
Yeah.
Like,
You
Yeah, he
deserve
deserved
that.
every
You
fucking
deserve
bit
that.
of the shots that made it through. I don't know how many times she shot him, but he's lucky he walked away from this ordeal alive and he's able to serve life in prison. Like
Oh,
you're
he's still
lucky
alive?
for that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And she's serving 4 years for shooting his ass, which they should have let her go.
yeah.
Yeah, it's all right.
Like how the fuck
What's her
still
address?
committed- she's still
What's her
committing the
address?
crime.
I'm gonna write her and send her some money for her book.
Yeah, because it happened a couple years ago. She probably about to come home now.
When you come home, tap in the Glock
Tap in.
you can come up with.
We've been holding you down,
talk about
sis.
this
You
shit.
can talk about the
We've been
surviving his
holding you
ass.
down.
We holding
Yeah.
you down. We with you.
Yeah,
We got you back.
we liked it. We love updates.
Yeah, you Paulie and the gang.
Paulie in the gang, period. All right, our next story is about thieves who stole $20 million in jewelry from a downtown LA store by cutting through a wall. And they got into the store and emptied out 2 safes.
They broke through a wall. They is the fucking
Goats.
goats.
They avoided cameras and security footage and the security system because they never opened the door.
Yeah,
Goats.
never went off.
It never
They
went
got
off.
motion sensors in that
You
motherfucker.
would think that the
Obviously
jewelry
not.
store would
I
have
would-
some sort of
yeah, like-
motion. Nope.
I watched a joint on YouTube the other day. The young boy came in and he was talking to the to the salesperson behind the counter. It was a jewelry store and they pulled out a necklace or whatever and he snatched the necklace and he went to go run and
And
they
the door
locked the
was locked.
motherfucking door
Yeah.
and he couldn't get out. So the nigga just turned around and was like, gave it back to him.
all of your
But he
shit.
still had to wait for the cops to come. Like, that's all
Exactly,
of your
because you
shit.
attempted to right now. Now instead of
better be
getting
glad they
locked
didn't
up like
whip
a
your
G,
fucking ass.
yeah, you getting locked up on some
Whoop
nut
your ass.
shit.
I wouldn't even call the cops. You locked in here. We about to fuck you. You come in this G shop and you get locked in. You getting fucked up in this joint.
The last person who got fucked up in here that I was, I don't want to talk about it, but let's go move on. A baby was found in a shopping bag alongside the doorstep.
I'm not laughing at the baby.
Dark,
I'm sorry.
busy street. What's your thoughts on that?
We are not laughing at the baby. I don't know why we're laughing. It's hilarious. Like,
All right, yeah, I seen the video. There is a video of a fucking lady walking down the street with a shopping bag, and then she goes to go put the bag down on the ground, and then she second thinks that, and then she sees like a little slit in the in between the buildings, and she goes in between the buildings, and she sits the baby down and leaves the baby there.
It's giving Brenda got a baby.
It's given when they find that bitch, they need to put her under the jail.
Yeah.
Cause bitch, you could have dropped that baby off at the fire station, at the hospital, at the police station, at your fucking, I don't know. I don't give a fuck if it was the neighbor's house. It would have been better than you sitting it outside in the fucking, and it had to be cold outside because the bitch had on a big ass jacket.
Mm.
I watch.
I think she was a teenage girl.
I have.
and she was afraid to tell her parents.
That's what
That's
happens.
cool, but
That's
you got
cool, but still.
it's other ways to do
Turn the
it.
baby in,
You
y'all.
could drop the baby
Baby
off
off
at
at
any
anywhere.
safe location.
The church,
Anywhere.
the firehouse, the police
Yes.
station, the hospital, the emergency room, a dental office, a subway station with the conductor.
Anywhere.
Like, it is this legal ways to try, and you can
Yes,
get
and
that
you won't
baby
get in
up
trouble.
and walk the fuck away.
With
You
no
don't gotta say
questions.
your name. You don't gotta say nothing.
Nothing.
You
I have.
just go
I have
in.
a similar story. Of course, I watched again. A grandmother's in the house with her family or whatever. They hear a knock at the door early in the motherfucking morning. They go outside and it's a baby on the motherfucking steps in the car seat, and she realizes that it's her youngest grandchild or whatever, and they pick the baby up. As soon as they pick the baby up, the baby is naked, has on no clothes. The baby is kind of starting to turn blue, and the baby pees. So they think that the baby is still alive, but come to find out, the baby been dead for like a day. So the baby is probably just releasing, whatever. So come to find out, the father and the mother of the child, they dropped the baby off. The baby had ingested some damn fentanyl and cocaine by the hands of the other son, they little older son, who's probably about 7. You know what I'm saying? But mind you, he telling the whole goddamn story at the end of the joint. Like, yeah, these kids articulate as shit. Y'all gotta pay attention to what y'all
They be
doing.
knowing.
They know what the fuck is going
Kids
on.
tell your business.
They're not slow. They're not slow.
They
And the
tell
more
your fucking business.
the more you give them, the more that you let them see, the more that they gonna know, because they absorb shit like a fucking sponge. Y'all gotta pay attention what y'all doing with these babies. What's next?
It's another baby story. Another a 21-year-old girl was arrested for using a vibrator on a baby.
To do what?
She gave the baby rectal tears, and the baby had blood in his diaper when the grandma picked the baby up from the sitter. This happened in Phoenix, Arizona. What's your thoughts on that?
The situation was real crazy. When they asked the mom why did she do it, she said that she was trying to help the baby stop crying, and she know that she gets pleasure from doing it to herself. So she figured if she gave the same pleasure to the child, that the baby would relax.
So we can't
and
turn
stop
the whole
crying.
radio station off. We don't even gotta finish no more. Cause what the fuck?
Well,
What?
it's clear that this lady have mental issues, because she can't possibly think that was really a logical thing to do. She obviously have mental issues. The situation is sad as
It
fuck.
is.
People should have to fill
It
out.
is.
They should have to you should have to, just like you got to get a license to get a gun and all that shit. I think people should start having to fucking have a license to get a
Have a
baby.
baby.
I
You
think
can't just have a baby.
No,
You need a check. Like before you have a kid. This shit is getting ridiculous. Like
That's
the
insane.
that's this shit. The more stories I see and the more stories I watch and I hear, it like really freaks me the fuck out, because why do y'all have fucking kids? And I look at my kids, or I look at children that I raised, or your kids, and I'm just like, y'all ain't never been through shit. Cause these motherfuckers really, and these babies can't talk. So you don't even know half the shit that baby been through. That's just one of the things that she did to that baby. You fucking, oh my God, castrate the women too.
All right, now just because you said, I'm not even gonna go. Go ahead, Lonnie. What's next?
A woman goes viral for bragging about shooting up a car and killing a woman and her daughter while they were doing DoorDash.
This
What's
dumb
your thoughts
bitch
on
put the
that?
fucking post on social media.
She did. She posted a picture and a caption saying how she caught her and her daughter lacking DoorDash, and now they dead 6 feet under, and she don't care, and she should have never said
well,
shit to her.
yeah, we
And
don't
anybody
care.
who wants smoke, cause she smoked her, and
Uh-huh.
her kid could get up with her.
All right.
She
That's
was
what she
talking
posted.
crazy
Yeah,
on this
she-
post, and she posted the car.
Oh yeah,
Shut
she's
up.
wild.
She's probably in jail now
Or dead. Or dead.
One or the other. I don't know why the fuck you bitches think y'all so gangster nowadays. I don't know what's happening.
Y'all hard. Y'all
Hard as
real
shit.
hard. Y'all hard.
It's so many bitches shooting shit up
Yeah, it is.
nowadays. It's crazy.
It is.
Like
Y'all
they
really
shooting
tripping.
their niggas. They shooting their niggas side bitches.
They selling drugs harder than the niggas. They shooting they plugs. They is out here
Y'all done let
wilding.
these bitches get the masculine energy, and y'all done took the feminine
Take
energy.
it back. I just want to be in my soft era.
I'm pushing it regardless of how y'all feeling now. I'm this soft girl shit.
Yes.
Fuck y'all.
I'm in my soft girl era.
Yeah,
I ain't got
nobody-
the motherfuckers. Hi.
Say what you want.
Honey, I'm
Oh,
getting
damn.
money. I'm walking in my motherfucking greatness and walking in my truth.
Period.
Period.
Where we
I ain't got
taking this,
time.
Lonnie?
All right, so our next story is about a Bucks County woman who gets sent to prison for making false claims about being raped and kidnapped in the grocery store parking lot.
Yeah, this is an update. We covered this story.
We covered this story. She was lying.
She was lying the whole time. She said that the man groped her and then got in his car and left. They end up finding the man and locking him up in front of his children and his wife. And he was in jail for like 2 months, I believe.
What the hell?
Before
We are down.
her story was not adding up when they were investigating, and when they, questioned her again, it didn't make, sense to what she was saying before. And after they pressured her, she finally came out and said that she was lying the whole time.
What for? What? Why did we do this?
What was the reason?
What was the reason
It's
we were
giving
doing
Cardi
this?
B at this moment. What was the reason? Because it's like, what was the reason? Why the fuck would you lie on an innocent man?
Stop eating the food, y'all. It's the food. Just grow
And
your
whatever
own shit.
that market they
I don't
was
know.
in.
Yeah, whatever. It's the food. I don't know what else to say because
That's
down.
why you going to jail.
We're down.
And you deserve to be there.
Yeah.
And
That's
be
fucked up,
around
yo.
some real fucking criminals so you can know what not to motherfucking play with. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't gonna play in there.
All right. Next story is a post that's going viral and says that men have made dating such an unenjoyable experience. The cheating, absolutely no romance unless you're willing to give it up. Discourse about your body, finances, sexual history. Just so much discourse. Can we cut it out? Do you agree or disagree?
I agree, but I feel like that the women ain't the women is the reason that they on it though, because y'all bitches is be like, yo, you gotta cut a check, like you know what I'm saying? If
Yeah, there's a flip side.
y'all
to that.
created this room,
Y'all
this
made
space
it. Yep.
Right.
for them to be like, all right, well, bitch, if you want me to cut a check, then what the fuck do
is
you got?
giving me?
What
Yeah.
do you got going
getting?
on? How am I benefiting
money
from
you
this the fuck
making?
too? So I
Yeah.
feel like
Where you work at?
the women have created that
Narrative
for them
that
to feel
sex
like
is
they
a
can- they can do
transaction.
some shit like that. Yeah.
Instead of sex being an exchange of energy.
It's like, bitch, I already
where
know
it's
you
like-
want my money.
Yeah.
So if you want my money and you want me to take you out, I better be getting some pussy. Y'all
Okay.
did that because y'all put money in front of every fucking thing when it comes to the dating world.
So that was from a woman's perspective. From a man's perspective, it says women have made dating about money, social media, snaps, vacation on the first dates. It isn't about men. Men have merely responded to the unreasonable demands placed by women. The mentality women have displayed is that of taking and never giving anything in return. Do you agree or disagree with that?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
I agree.
Yeah, I feel like that is the narrative that's pushed, especially all over social media. It's like whatever fucking nigga get some money, whatever. And as it became a transactional thing, like I said, like it's no longer a sacred thing.
Yeah.
It's no longer like I'm giving myself to this person because I love this person, care about this person, he cares about me, he respects me. It's just like none of that has to be there. It's about fuck that. I get yours, I get mine. Okay, we understand. So we're saying that,
But that's
sex
jumping
has
back
been-
into that masculine energy.
Yeah.
Again, you know what I'm saying? Like, just get it together, women. Get it together, ladies.
We need to focus on what's important. Is you gonna be 55 still in a club trying to fuck a
talk
nigga
about
and get some
what's your
money?
bank?
The
What you
crazy thing
banking?
is, them bitches is gonna do it as long as they fucking can. I promise you, they is. They might be 50 if they still got it together at 50. They gonna be in the club, still popping their shit, looking for an old head with some money.
And they do. They be
These
around.
old heads be out here watch the fuck up, hitting on our granddads, our dads. Like, oh girl, is that your dad? It's like, Granny, go sit the fuck down. You should have bagged your man when you was in your 30s. At least 40s. I'm giving you 40-ish,
Yep.
45-ish, 46. You need to be married by the time you 50. It gets harder.
They do.
Then
It
I'm
does.
not even trying to be
Dating
mean.
after
I know y'all be.
even
I'm not.
dating
I'm
after
realistically
40.
speaking.
No, but you gotta realize after you dating after 40, most people have been married or are married, have
Girl,
children, have
yes.
situations. They got it ain't like you in a relationship when you 18, right? And then your boyfriend be like, oh yeah, this my sister. Nigga, that's not your sister. I've been around you your whole life, damn near.
Yeah.
But if you 40 and the motherfucker come around, you be like, well, I mean, nigga did have a whole life, or the bitch
Before
did
me.
have a
Yeah,
whole
whole
life
life
before they met me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's harder to deal with those situations. Then when you hitting 50, nigga, please. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta go
and
through menopause and fucking try to find a man.
Thank you. And a nigga that's 50 and ain't really like in a relationship, or he might not be, you know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, he ain't trying to settle the fuck down. He's still chilling.
If a nigga is single at 50, he
nigga
got
outside.
problems.
He outside.
He got problems. You don't even want his ass at 50 single.
That nigga outside at every fucking bar mitzvah.
He's still in Sneaker Villa.
Going to every wedding.
Going to every wedding. All the funerals.
Showing up to all the family functions. Where the fuck that?
Because you know, the older you get, you know, like when you're younger, it's like birthday parties and all that. But the older you get, it be like funerals, cabarets,
fish fries.
Fish fries.
Shirley having a fish fry.
Little barbecue in the backyard.
We outside.
Backyard barbecue.
Because you don't want no bullshit. You don't want to be in none of the young bull bars. You don't want to be in none of
that. Don't be mixed up in none of that.
You don't want to listen to the music. You don't want to get shot. None of that.
Y'all going on a cruise.
The church church night where they bring everybody together to raise
Singles
money.
night.
Yes. First of all, while we on the topic of churches, we have to talk about the pastor who has started passing around a credit card machine
I saw that.
with the offering plate.
That's crazy.
What's your
He
thoughts
is
on
just
that?
trying to keep up with time. Y'all people is giving that church y'all money any goddamn way because y'all is fools. So you might as well do it.
He said y'all ain't got to write no checks.
It is 2025, babies. You ain't got to worry about putting no coins in here.
Tap that card.
We sick of counting y'all pennies. Y'all can just tap your phone.
He said
right
you can
on
tap
here.
your phone and you can tap your card.
Tap that.
Period. We take it all.
Ain't no I left my card in
Tap
the car.
it.
You can
Tap
tap
it.
your
You got
phone.
that phone? You got that iPhone?
Tap
No,
it.
tap
Tap
Ain't no
it
more I left my
Jesus.
wallet in the car. Ain't no
tapping it
more I
for
left my
Jesus.
cash at home.
Yes.
Tap for Jesus.
Tap for Jesus.
What's that new slogan?
Won't he do it? Yes, he will.
He better fucking
Won't he
show
do
us.
it? Yes, he will. Apple Pay.
Tap for Jesus. That's insane.
Tides and tapping. Tap, tap, tides. Tiddity, tap, tap, tap the tides.
He like, get it on through there. Get it on through there. Make sure you're tapping over there in the back, too.
I gotta start doing shit.
They can go all the way in the back. It's Bluetooth. They got the new stuff, that Bluetooth wireless. It can reach all the way back there in the pews.
I'll leave my pocketbook in the car every time. All my shit in the car. I was about to call him.
These pastors, they getting out of saying they making real.
After the pastor locked the whole fucking church in there,
Yeah, that's
until
crazy.
they made a fucking quota.
Yes.
That nigga is facing
Except
charges
lock the
now
doors.
I would've
for kidnapping, y'all.
Yeah, 'cause
The
I would've-
update of that is that nigga is
Yes.
facing
Y'all know
charges
who it is.
for
It's Marvin
kidnapping.
Sapp.
And
Never
I would have
would've
pressed
would've
charges.
needed.
I would have pressed charges. Don't lock no more locked doors. Don't lock no fucking doors around here, bro, because you don't want nobody.
This ain't the
to
fuck
leave.
lean on me,
Yeah,
nigga.
till
Don't
you
be
get
locking
your
us the
money.
fuck in
He
here.
said, lock
This ain't your money. This not
Lock
yours.
them motherfucking
It's God's
doors.
money, remember? Remember? The fuck?
I can't do
These pastors is fucking lawless. They the mob.
They are. Y'all
They are.
They
Y'all
the
think
biggest hustlers.
Listen, y'all think these young niggas is something?
Nah,
These
these
motherfucking
pastors.
pastors.
These pastors.
They
Oh,
the biggest
God.
hustlers. That's why they always get into shit. It's been fucking frequent videos going around, like the one where the pimp walked into the church and just started two-piecing the fucking
'Cause
pastor.
he ain't pay his
Because he
hoe.
ain't pay his hoe.
He ain't pay his hoe.
Ain't give
Pastors
not one
get fucked.
fuck.
Pastors be tricking.
And ain't nobody protect the pastor.
That part. Then the other video where the bull go walk in the back of the church and the pastor back there smoking crack. This shit is getting real out here
That's
with these
insane.
pastors.
Yeah, I was at a funeral one time where the pastor was talking about he used to be on crack.
I was too.
I'm like, this is
Yeah,
not a
me
good time
too.
for that.
Me
time.
too.
Like,
I'm
I'm
like,
like,
this ain't got nothing to do with the young boy that just died from cancer. Why is you talking about
Somebody
you 20
used to
years
be
on crack?
he
We
ain't
don't
get,
care.
He ain't get cancer. He's like, do crack.
I be telling people nobody gives a fuck about a fucking terrible story, but everybody love a come up story. Tell me about the come up.
Yeah.
Okay? I don't give a fuck about you down in the ditches
Sucking
for 20
dicks to
years
get
sucking
your
dick
fucking head.
on crack. I want to know about the come up. That's the inspiration. We don't care about
I'm
the
like,
dark
oh,
times.
yeah, that's sad. But what happened next?
Yeah,
Nigga, like,
how'd
what
you
did
get
do?
yourself out of that?
Like,
He
yeah,
said, I was
like,
sucking
You know?
dick for Jesus.
Tap, tap. In the back.
In the back.
yeah, is out of line.
Let that be your motivation to tap today. That's insane. We gotta
Oh,
move on to
God.
our next
What's
story.
next, Lonnie?
An unlicensed plastic surgeon tries to flee from New York after a botched procedure leaves a woman brain dead.
Oh,
What's your thoughts
my
on that?
fucking God.
First of all, why would you go to a? You need to do your I know somebody that I grew up with that like passed away from getting plastic surgery, and it was an unlicensed surgeon. When you go up there and you lay down on that table and you have people alter your body, right? You need to make sure that they are at least me. I'm gonna make sure they are the best of the fucking best.
Facts.
You better do your
You
research.
gotta do your
It's top to
research.
bottom. You better stop going to these
Botched ass
what the fuck
doctors.
it'd be like the $49.99 deal
Yeah.
to get your body done.
Y'all
And
on there
bitches
doing-
is going inside fucking
Y'all doing
rented
Afterpay.
rooms
They
Right.
doing
and
Afterpay.
fucking apartment buildings in the hood.
Yeah.
And
Hotel
letting these
rooms.
people, and
That's
then
why
gonna
they
go
fucking
stay at
y'all
these
up.
fucked up houses that ain't real houses and real people.
And now
with
you got
fucking
cement
medical,
in your butt.
right? And now you
My
dying.
thing is,
This shit is bad.
if the popular rate for BBL is 10,000 and that nigga offering it for 4, you know something is wrong.
Yeah,
Ain't
y'all
no
gotta-
sales
y'all
It's
gotta
like
get
nobody
better at
else that got a good BBL paid for
They
it.
all come out looking like ants. I'm sick of this
This
shit.
is
I'm tired
it's
of it.
insane.
Legs look like
They
fucking,
gonna look like ants.
cause their legs be little as shit, and then everything else just be sitting real dumb.
I'm
And
over
And
it.
now there's another story about 2 women who documented they were sisters. They went to get
I saw
lipo and BBL surgery,
yeah.
and one of the sisters passed
Died.
away in a recovery home,
Yeah.
which the nurses
It was the
and
recovery
people,
home's fault.
they gave her medication that they should not have given her,
Yeah.
which didn't mix well with the medication that she had just received from
From getting
anesthesia
surgery.
from getting the surgery, and she died. That was, and they showed pictures of the recovery home. It was old and it was ran down too.
Yeah.
My
you
thing
see-
is,
you see what I'm
if you
saying?
paid
It's
all
a
that
regular
money to get
crib,
that
like-
BBL, you
Yeah.
gotta pay all that money for the aftercare too.
Yes. It's not just the BBL.
It's just
go
don't
to
stop
a
there.
legal place. Go to somebody that is licensed, who has an actual place that knows what they're doing. You have seen and witnessed that they have had patients. You can research them. You can research their credentials. Research before y'all go lay on these fucking
Because
tables.
a real doctor
and
gonna
do
tell
that
you,
shit.
no, don't do this, because that's too risky. Or you know what I'm saying? Make sure that they're gonna let you know. A fake
If you
doctor-
know you went or had consultation at another place and they denied you because of whatever reason, don't go to another person and they accept you and you go there, because obviously they just want your fucking money. They don't give a fuck about your health.
They don't. All right, do we got time for another one?
We do.
Okay, so a woman says her baby dad is mad because she allowed her boyfriend to go to her daughter's award ceremony and didn't let the baby dad know what was going on, didn't let the baby know about the award ceremony because the dad always goes to all the award ceremonies. The mom felt like if the dad was there, it was taken away from the moment that she wanted the boyfriend to share with the daughter.
What the fuck?
That's still my motherfucking
still my
daughter.
child.
He had
What's
to
your
get
thoughts
used to
on
sharing
that?
all the moments to fuck with the baby dad, because that's his motherfucking daughter too.
Right.
You coming into their life.
Right. I think that the baby mom was 100% wrong.
1,000% wrong.
Especially if it's an active dad. She said it like, you come to everything, and I wanted this to just be their moment.
And
I
I
knew
and I
if you
should have
was
been
there.
at this too. I don't give a fuck
Yeah.
about your boyfriend.
Nigga, I ain't had to sit with y'all.
None of that.
I could have said, you want him to have a moment? Okay, I'm gonna sit over here.
Over
by
here,
myself,
yes,
so y'all
we
can
ain't even
have
gotta
your
sit
moment all the way
together.
over there. Like, get the fuck on.
I couldn't even imagine. First of all, I'd have been snapping. That's insane. I feel like that's corny as shit. And this is just your boyfriend. It's not the baby dad.
And you just
This nigga
Not
can
her
leave
father.
you today or tomorrow and don't
And
give
I'm
a
pretty
fuck
sure
about
that baby
you
wanted
or
her
the
dad to
daughter.
be there too.
because she's used to her baby.
Because she's used to her dad being there, but instead
Guarantee
she
you,
put
said,
up
"Where
with
my
your
dad at?
boyfriend.
Where my
Yeah,
dad?"
that was some selfish shit on your behalf. That was for you and that man. That you didn't have that child in mind when you did that shit. You talking about trying to create a fucking moment with this man that if he's around and he's playing his part as the stepdad, they
Then
gonna have their
that should be
moments
good.
naturally.
Yeah.
You don't have to take away from the father's moment.
Right.
To
Yeah,
give
prove
him
a
moment.
point to this
Right.
nigga. And
Right.
if this nigga is
Well-
requiring you or asking you to do that, get
He's a
away from
weirdo.
him. You need to leave him. All right, one more, right?
I don't
You know how those joints be asking like, "What's the worst shit you ever did?" Blah 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 blah.
Right.
Right. So, a woman says that she mailed her ex their aborted child after she got an abortion. What's your thoughts on that?
First of all, how did she get that?
Yeah, don't
They
they?
don't give you that. They don't give you that. How did she get that? What the fuck? Are you
Sometimes,
kidding me?
listen. You could go through the. You can
Depends
say
on how far she was.
yeah, and she could say she
No.
It's,
The
it's
story
laws
was
and
behind this was that she had.
Did she deliver the baby?
She had an abortion pill at home and she delivered the baby. You know how you have the pill and then you go
Yes.
home to have the
That
baby.
makes sense.
And she had the baby in the toilet. The fetus of the baby was in the toilet because that's what happens when you go home to have the abortion. It comes out in the toilet.
Diabolical.
And she got it out the toilet and
Right.
she melded to that nigga.
Diabolical.
Also, it's nasty as fuck. Could you imagine it opening a package and it's a bloody ass, funky ass fetus?
Oh my God.
Well, it's your fetus, so you shouldn't be looking at it like that. But it's
No,
still
yes, I
disgusting
should.
to see.
Yes,
I don't
you
know
did.
whose fucking fetus that is.
That
And
is,
that's
I agree
dark
with
as
you.
fuck.
Who thinks of some shit like that? Like, you know what? I'ma send this motherfucking baby.
Yeah, I watched the joint where
In the mail.
a chick
In the
shit on
mail.
somebody's clothes on live. She was like, I guess he took a picture of her shitting and he put it online. And she was like, you think you gonna fucking embarrass me by showing a picture of me shitting on the toilet? So she bends over on live, pants down, and starts shitting on this nigga's clothes. I'm talking about farting and everything. This shit was so nasty, yo.
That's
Nasty.
I'm
disgusting.
like, yo, bitches really be going above and beyond.
To be disgusting.
It's like, I'm hurt. What can I do? Like, calm down. Go
That
see
shit
a
is nasty
psychiatrist.
and uncouth.
And not sanitary at all.
At
Like,
all.
now your house smell like shit. It's not even at his house.
All right. We can't get out here without Lonnie doing what the fuck she do. Lonnie come through each and every Wednesday and do one motherfucking thing. Would that be, Lonnie?
You know your girl comes through each and every Wednesday to inspirate these hoes,
Period.
period. Okay, and the quote for this week is, just because you carry it well doesn't mean it isn't heavy.
Oh, shit. One more time.
That
Just
was
because
heavy.
you carry it well doesn't mean it isn't heavy. How does that
shit-
resonate
that
with the gang?
shit- That shit right there was heavy.
Yeah, you know.
That shit was heavy.
Clock it.
Clock
Yeah,
it.
clock
Clock
it.
it.
That's
Okay.
me all the time.
Yeah.
I don't look like what I be going through.
Period. You literally can't judge a book by its cover. If you
better
judge
not.
somebody by the amount of shit that they've been through, or you ain't gonna never see me sweat. You
And
ain't gonna never see me on a bad day.
Period.
Period.
And wow.
Period. That's all I'm gonna say.
Period.
mean,
With that being said,
We Leos, we be out.
with that being
Big Leo
said,
shit.
make sure you come back and fuck with us
Tomorrow
Oh, okay.
for Loudmouth Podcast.
Oh, we
Yeah.
back,
shit.
And we will be back because 420 is actually Chick with the Juice's anniversary. So we gotta, you know what I mean? We
Y'all gotta
turn-
slide for that.
We gotta
Gotta
slide
give 'em
through for a
something.
little minute. Maybe an hour. I don't know. It might not be long, you know. Whatever. But we gonna be around. Make sure you tap in. But yo.
That
Yeah.
part. And it's time to sign about this bitch. I'm your shorty PaulieBaby, and please
Don't forget the fucking baby.
aka DJ Paulie B. I'm signing out with the gang.
It's your girl Milani in real life.
Period. It's your girl, Your Highness. Hashtag Chick with the Juice. It's juicy. I don't know. my name
Baby, your
today.
party plug. If you know, you know. If you don't, you better get on the fucking smoke wave.
And they got my back. That part. Paulie and the gang, bitches.
Oh my goodness,
That
you
was
fried.
hot.
You must got some.